And from breaking barriers to redefining success, women across the world continue to inspire change. This is a tribute to the everyday woman, strong, resilient, and unstoppable. On this International Women's Day, we're celebrating the journeys and achievements of remarkable women from all corners of the country. Today, we bring you the inspiring story of a woman who dares to live life in an extraordinary way, challenging norms and leading with strength.
I want to ask you, your journey has been something that's been phenomenal to say the least, being one of probably the first inspiring Olympian Indian swimmers, women also. I want to ask you, how's that journey been?
It was an amazing journey, I think, from a 9-year-old who first decided that my dream was to go to the Olympics, and to my parents who never laughed at that dream. I think that's the best gift that they could give me. And the fact that it took me a good, I only qualified for the Olympics when I was 18. So it took me 9 years of hard work. And to now come a full circle where now my 11-year-old twins are into competitive swimming, and I've now become a swim mom, apart from being a swim coach and a director of our swim team. So it's wonderful because I feel like I've really been there and done it all.
Yeah, okay. One thing I have to ask you, a lot of people say that, becoming a mom really changes you. You don't have enough time for yourselves. But what you've shown us or what you've done is, you've quite literally broken all of those taboos. You've still given your kids so much time. You've pushed them to come into swimming. How's that journey been?
I think for me, the main thing is just being passionate about what you do, right? So the great thing about me, so many years after my competitive career ended, I got to still be in the pool. My friends laugh at me and say, Nisha, nothing has changed. You still smell of chlorine. You still have a lovely tan. You're always in a swimsuit. That's your work clothes. And you're still doing what you love. So I think the key is to find something you're passionate about. And if you can turn that into your profession as well, then that's the best thing ever.
I have to ask you, at the time that you started swimming, there was, of course, there weren't, it wouldn't be wrong to say that there weren't too many women who were into swimming at that time. Would that, be so? So you have been one of the first, in your field. How much pride does that really, make you have? Because from whatever we've been seeing, at least the little time we've spent with you, you're just so down to earth, how much does that really make you feel?
I think it was great because still I qualified for the Olympics. Nobody, Indian had actually qualified, male or female. So when I did that Olympic qualifying time, it gave hope to so many swimmers that, if Nisha can do it and I race against her in the nationals, I can do it too. And we had another phenomenal swimmer, Shikha Tandon, who went in 2004 and qualified. And now we have a bunch of boys doing the A qualifying. So they're good enough to have made the finals in the last Olympics. So swimming has come such a long way. And I felt it's just because I never listened to the naysayers who said I couldn't do it, this young, skinny kid who is 9 years old with his big dream. And I think that's how it starts off, right? You have to have people who you look up to. Like I looked up to Leander Paes, and I just made it for one Olympics. He made it for 7. So I think you need to look up, dream those big dreams and just go after it every single day.